Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC and another edition of TNFNU. This is TNFNU number 91. We are closing in very close to 100 of TNFNUs. I never thought it would last this long, but I'm stubborn and I'm just going to keep on going. So I hope you guys are appreciating them. The last one was very popular for whatever reason, which is pretty stinking cool. So this week, I talked to you guys about something that kind of popped up, and it led me to a subject that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So there was a comment made about my recent unboxing and going through the Boker knives that were sent in. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about how that happened and why I have these knives. And the comment was kind of basically, you're just trying to sell the knives because the company gave you free knives. And although I don't want to sit here and bash a company for giving me a knife, I am a small channel, and it's not like companies are beating my door down, sending me knives to try something out. Boker was one of the biggest ones, sending me 6 knives to check out. Monster has sent me something to check out. I am an affiliate, and if you want a discount on one of their blades, you can check out the link in the description of this video. Kubi has sent me a knife to check out. They sent me my Dust Devil, which is really cool. Monster sent me this. This is the Glideman, which is awesome. Really stinking good knife, so I don't mind saying that. And then the only other company that's really sent me something has been Boker. So Monster sent me something, Kubi sent me something, Boker sends me something. Oh yeah. There's always Pickled Steel, which are amazing. But with every company that has ever sent me something, I have said the good and the bad. I've been very honest. It's the way that I have to be. Am I going to sit here bury something that's trash? No, especially some companies, I'd just rather not do anything at all, or I'd rather say nothing. But with every review that I do, I have a positive and a negative thing to say. And that's just what I bring to the table. So with that being said, this is kind of how the Boker thing worked. I'm a member of a group of people, of other YouTube content creators, and I'm very blessed to be part of that group. And someone came in there and said that Zach from the Wild's taking over Boker. Would any of you be interested in checking out Boker's products for your channel? If you are, we'll get you in touch with Zach. So that I said I was interested. Why not? And I had a nice conversation with Zach. He asked me to take a look at a couple things on the website, pick out a couple things, and I did. And he sent those over for me to check out, as well as some other stuff that he thought I would like to check out. And that is fair. Now, he is open to criticism, and I'm going to give my critiques on all the knives that I got. I've been carrying this guy a lot. This is the Boker, I always forget the name of this one. Kirky Squidworks designed blade. Really stinking cool in Nitro V. But anyway, the way that all went down was that. And it's really awesome that a company wants to send me some knives to check out. And I wish more companies would do that. And as this channel grows, maybe that will happen. I've also reached out to companies to see if they would be interested. And some of them have hit me up, and some of them have just never responded. The channel is still small. The channel is still growing. And selfishly, I like getting the knives. I can't afford to go and buy every new knife that comes out just to check it out. And I know a lot of other channels, that's how they got started. They went out, they bought all these knives, they were doing the reviews, and then these companies found out, which I just can't do. I just can't afford to do that. So that brings me to kind of what I really wanted to talk to you guys about today was the things that you guys do for channel members and my Patreon members, you guys are giving your hard-earned cash to me to support my channel. So what are you supporting? Well, you're supporting not only the updating of equipment and materials and content and knives, because I do every once in a while, I am able to pick up a knife like this. This is the Tack Knives Benji, which I'm going to be doing some reviews for here very soon. I got this guy in, really cool OTF. I'm not a huge OTF fan, but come on, look at that thing. That is awesome. And for well under $100, really stinking cool. So it's awesome to get new stuff in, like all the Boker stuff. And I'm going to be one by one doing reviews on these, and slowly but surely giving my positive and negative thoughts on these knives. This is the Boker Kuhan. This one is really good, but there's some positives and there's some negatives on it. But I don't expect companies to just send me stuff unless they want to. I would love for them to do it, but I know the reality is I need to grow the channel a lot more before they're comfortable in doing that. The more subs and things that I have on the channel, the more eyeballs get onto their product. But what am I doing with all this stuff? So I am updating equipment. On the table right here is my new Kydex press, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing on that here video coming very, very soon. So that is coming. I just got this bottle in, and this is my new etchant solution that I'm going to be trying out from Baker Forge and Tool called Gator Piss. I've been talking about it, and everybody makes fun of the name, but there it is. It is a thing, and it is real, as well as some other things that I've been playing with as far as equipment, things to make my life easier with the making side of things. So I do 100% respect you guys who are giving to the channel. I very much appreciate it. It goes to support the channel, getting new equipment to do filming, getting new equipment in the shop to make the knives better, getting really cool steels for the knives. I'm going to be talking to you about these, which are all the Damascus stuff, and I'm able to afford doing those things because of you guys. And although at the end of the day, I do sell knives and make some money coming back from that, but also I don't collect money until those projects are done. So I am fronting money to buy this Kydex, to buy handle materials, to buy steel, to buy all these things, to buy the water jet stuff. I just got that video done soon. Recently, I put that video out of all the water jet stuff that I received, and all those things come out. Yes, I have the initial investment of that water jet, and slowly but surely, I get that back with me making and selling of the knives. But you're also buying my time with the knives. I'm not just selling knives for material cost. I'm selling knives for the hours of work that I'm putting into each project. So with all of that being said, I really appreciate all my channel members and all my Patreon members. I try to keep everything up to date and share behind the scenes stuff when I have it. Sometimes I just don't have a lot to share because, like I'm going to tell you in these updates, I'm just doing a lot of behind the scenes over and over type of thing, and it's not really exciting. At least I don't think it's exciting. And I'm filming video and I'm trying to get it out to you guys as content. But that comment kind of reacted to me earlier this week and made me think about that and how much I appreciate my channel members and appreciate companies that do want to work with me and send me cool stuff. There are some companies that do, and there's people that do. This is the Boker Swoopy. Really fun blade. Really, really cool. And then just recently, I had somebody who wanted to send me some Hanks. Mad Yoko makes some Hanks. And he sent me this one, which is pretty awesome. Autism Speaks, so that speaks to me. And he also made me my own custom AriesEDC Hank, which if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this on many pictures. So that is really, really cool that I now have my own custom AriesEDC Hank. And I'm not like the biggest Hank guy. I will carry a Hank, but not while I'm at work because this would never survive at work. This would be bleached out and white after one day of use, but that's just my life that I get to deal with. But these are the things that I am very appreciative to be in the spot that I am at, to even be able to offer free knives to come into the channel. I also normally give away a lot of my free stuff. If I have won something or I get something into the channel, I use it for content and then I end up selling it off. I just don't keep it just to be, this is part of my collection. I will sometimes just use them as giveaways. Do I do giveaways on every video or every live stream? No, I do it on special occasions when the time arises. So it's fun to be able to say, you know what? I'm going to give you guys something, and I give some of that free stuff away. And I do appreciate all the companies that I work with, and I appreciate their feedback, and I hope they appreciate mine. So that's kind of what I had to say and my thought and feelings for this week. Updates. So I shared a couple of them. Let's get into the maker, the project updates. So the Damascus blades, I am knee deep in hand sanding all the Damascus blades out. Here is the Crow. I got the Crow to 400 grit hand sanded out, and it is looking really pretty good. I cannot get there. You can see the pattern in the blade a little bit. So there it is. That's gonna look pretty stinking cool. I have the spike. Even though the spike had a little setback, I have a video coming out that I've been working on all of these, but I have been hand sanding all of these blades out. I have the Cardinal done, and it's just been taking me a lot longer. I forgot hand sanding Damascus is twice as hard as hand sanding just regular steel. It is double the work. I have started the regular Cardinal, but I didn't get very far doing that. So I still have the regular Cardinal to get done, and I have the Creep to get done as well. So I need to hand sand all of these out. Once I get them hand sanded, I have a new product that I'm going to be trying that a buddy of mine turned me on to. And supposedly, if you hand sand to 400, then once you can get them here to this point, you can put this on the polishing wheel with this special polishing compound that I'm going to be using in a video here coming up very soon, that it will get it started to a final mirror finish. So you can use that, and then you start using some of the finer polishing compounds to get it to a mirror finish before I etch it. So the Damascus blades are getting there. I actually should probably do the maker's mark on all of these. So once they're all hand sanded, I'll do the maker's mark on them, and then it'll be time to polish them out. Or, I don't know how I'm going to do that. I might do the maker's mark after I polish them out, and then I could just polish it up a little bit more after the maker's mark is in. And then we're going to be talking about etching these and getting them done. It's pretty crazy. I'm hoping to use this new product, Gator Piss. It's supposed to cut out the coffee etching and do that. So it's supposed to be really, really, really good stuff, and maybe be less time of etching than I normally do. But if not, I have my old setup ready to go. So the point or the plan for the Damascus is I'm going to do them in just kind of like 2 at a time. So I want to get everything hand sanded to at least 400, and then 2 at a time or 3, I'm going to be finishing them up. I want to finish the Crow and the Spike up first. So once they're maybe etched and looking good, then I can do the handles for these two, and then I'll finish those two up. The Spike is spoken for, so I really want to get that done for that person. And then I can turn my attention to these three, the Cardinal XL, and the Creep. I can get these three done. The Creep isn't getting any handles, so literally I just have to clean this one up, and I might do this with these two because literally I just have to get this cleaned up, etched, put the maker's mark on it, do a sheath, and it's done. And then put an edge on it, of course. And then it's done. It's just going to be a little neck knife, little skeletonized neck knife, really cool little blade. So those are the Damascus projects. The March builds. March, I was told, I followed up with them today. They are all at Peter's heat treating. So I followed up with them and they said that they should have them all ready to go by maybe Wednesday of next week. So if they have them by Wednesday, then I might get them by not this weekend that this video is coming out, but the following weekend, they might be available. So that leaves me about a week and a half to get them finished by the end of March. But that's okay. I can probably go into April because the Damascus blades were supposed to be done in April. That's why I'm working on them now, because if I can get a good head start on these, then once all those come back, I could start working on those and slowly but surely get those all done. So lots of cool things happening. Plus, on top of all of that, I had the collaboration project with Corey Holly. And there are 4, count them, 4 blades that we are doing. Every single one is a Cardinal XL. So there's going to be 4 Cardinal XLs done collaboratively with myself and Corey. One's going to be an 80 CRV2. One's going to be a Nitro V. One's going to be Damascus, a raindrop Damascus, by the way. And one's going to be in D2. And that D2 one is going to be sick. If you are a member of my Patreon, I shared a picture of what the grinds are going to look like. And I am really excited about putting a murder grind or a compound grind on a Cardinal. Done. It's going to be sick, guys. And we have some really cool plans for the handle materials. So they're all, I think I have a really good plan for all 4 of them. It's going to be pretty cool. So I'm excited about the collaboration project as well. So that puts me at about 16 knives that are all being worked on right now. We have the 6 March builds. We have the 5 Damascus and the 4 Cardinal XLs collab project. Whew. There's a lot going on, and I'm hoping to get it all done. By the end of April, all 16 should be done. I hope. If I have to set back some of these Damascus builds, I will put those back because those are not the priority like some of these other things are, but that is what it is. There's nothing I could do about it. It will just be. Also, kind of an update. If you are following me on Instagram, I've been sharing some interesting things on my story. Mrs. Aries has now done a venture that she has just been sharing some of her art and some of the things that she's going to be doing on her new Instagram. So if you see some interesting art pieces being shown on my story, don't worry, that's Mrs. Aries kind of doing her thing. You don't have to follow. This is an ask. But she's going to be doing her own Etsy store, her own thing. I have shared my stepdaughter's artwork. You guys know she's the one responsible for all of these cool characters that represent the channel. She got it from Mrs. Aries, who is also a very talented artist, and she has finally started to create again, which I think is absolutely unbelievable. She does amazing work, and she is an amazing artist. So she's been doing some cool stuff. So I'm really proud of you if you ever watch this, which I know you're not going to watch this, but I'm going to say it anyway. But she's doing that, and it's really, really cool. So there's a lot of things going on. I don't have any other updates. I did get this nice box today of knives, which I'm about to open, do an unboxing for, because I'm really excited about. Somebody sent me some really cool knives, which is another part of the channel that I thoroughly enjoy, is you guys send me stuff. And no, I don't get to keep them, but that's good enough. I get to experience these knives that I normally could not afford, especially some that are in this box. And some of you have shared some stuff that there's no way I would ever be able to handle stuff without you and without some of the companies that do really good work and are looking out for the content creators, because we're here to support them and to give them feedback on how they can become better and what we as product placement people, or whatever you want to call it, peer groups, whatever, that's what we want and what we're looking for. So they only can get better and be able to do what they want. So I'm hoping with this Boker relationship with everybody, there's a bunch of content creators that are getting Boker in, that they take some of the things that we say and put it into future models. And hopefully Boker will be turning around here very, very soon. But I am excited that I get to check out this one, Nitro V. The Swoopy is in Nitro V as well. And there's some other cool stuff that hopefully we'll be seeing from Boker coming down the road. So that's what I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, leave a comment, or not. Again, the choice is always yours. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you.